What's going on, Hoop Junkies? My name is Gino Rufino. Her name is Coco Ricky
No.
Flo.
Okay, that
Like that
works.
one, man?
Yeah, sure.
Coco Ricky Flo. And you are tuned in to the Dugout right here on Basketball TV. Now, the basketball fever in this country, as if it could get even higher, just went up a notch.
It rose.
It did. Derek
rose.
rose. Yes, absolutely. And you know why?
Why?
Coach Chot Reyes, the head coach of the national team of the Philippines,
Yeah.
Gilas Pilipinas,
Yeah.
released the 17 names that is going to be in the pool, that's going to be battling out for a spot on the team that will be going over to Spain in the World Cup to try and bring glory back to the Philippines and, of course, battle it out against some of the best teams in the world.
Now, I heard about this, and I also heard that that big announcement had its fair share of criticisms. You know, there were praises. Some people were very content with the pool, and then again, some people thought that some players should, and, you know, they really deserve to be part of that 17-man lineup. So, in this edition of the Dugout, guess what? We are going to be giving you everything that you need to know about our Spain-bound pride of the country, Gilas squad.
You know what, Ricky? In my personal opinion,
Yes.
the 17 players named, I agree with every single one of them.
Every single one.
Every single one. Anyway, find out why. Here, check this out. Let's begin with the big guys. Naturalized Filipino Marcos Douted will once again be the focal point of the team's front court attack. He will be joined by the vastly improved and the best player of the PBA Philippine Cup, the Kraken, June Mar Fajardo of the San Miguel Beermen. The top overall pick of the 2013 PBA draft, Greg Slaughter of Barangay Ginebra San Miguel, and the founder of Extra Rice Incorporated, Bo Belga of the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Also, it's worth noting that if his naturalization process pushes through, Brooklyn Nets big man Andre Bloch will be part of the pool and will challenge Doutet for the lone slot reserved for a naturalized player.
Now let's take a look at the forward position for Gilas. Rain or Shine's Gabe Norwood is back in the fold for Gilas, and he will be tasked to be the premier defender in the backcourt. He will be joined by fellow defense specialist who recently showed off his improving post skills, Mark Pingris, of the San Mig Coffee Mixers. One half of Ginebra's Twin Towers, Japeth Aguilar, and the ever-reliable veteran Ranidel de Ocampo. Coach Chot also has outside threats in the wing position, led by Rain or Shine's lefty gunner, Jeff Chan, scoring specialist Gary David of the Meralco Bolts, and accurate three-point shooter Larry Fonacher of the Tropang Texters.
Here are the players who will compose the team's guard rotation. Leading the group is Asia's best point guard, Jason Castro, or William, whichever you prefer, of the Tocantins Tropang Texters, and he will be joined by teammate and team captain Jimmy Alapag and Ginebra's court general, Luis Alfred Tenorio. These three Gilas mainstays will be joined by three new faces. Spitfire guard of the San Miguel Beermen, Marshall Lasseter, the lethal weapon of Rain or Shine, Paul Lee, and Meralco's crafty point forward, Jared Dillinger. You know, Ricky,
Wow.
yeah, I said that I agree with all of the names
Yes.
that Coach Chot
Yeah.
chose, right? But you could have made a case for several players.
Can I
okay?
suggest one
What?
to start off? Okay, Mark Baroka.
The Coffee Prince.
Mark Baroka from SMC. You could have.
You know what?
Right?
Finals MVP.
Yeah.
And you definitely could have made a case for him. But however, you already have three small point guards
Yeah.
on Gilas Pilipinas.
Okay.
And so if you add another one, it kind of defeats the purpose.
Okay.
So I see why that he wasn't included on that list.
All right.
You know, other players that you could have probably, could have used on that lineup. Maybe an Arwin Santos, maybe a Jay Wash, who were also among the top frontrunners of the best player of the conference of the PBA Philippine Cup.
Okay.
Now, I don't think that those two guys would work well in international style basketball.
Interesting.
So I also understand why Coach Chot left them out. Other guys you could name, PJ Simon, James Yap, somebody, some people who would want Mark the Spark Kagiwa there.
Yes.
You could have probably made a case for all of these guys, but in the style of Coach Chot Reyes, the dribble drive penetration of that offense, if the ball is with James Yap, chances are it's not going to go to another player. He's keeping that ball.
It's not gonna make its way around.
Oh yeah, it probably won't. The same
Alright.
goes with Mark Aguiwa. It probably will not. So don't get me wrong, they're great offensive weapons.
Yeah.
But,
For the system.
For the system of Coach Chot, I get it. I get why these guys aren't there. And I just love the 17-man lineup that he came up with.
Yes.
And that's why I said earlier that I agree with every single name on that lineup.
See, we've been naming so many snubs from the 17-man pool that it just goes to show that there's so many talented ball players in this country. It just literally makes my hair stand.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely insane. So once again, you can catch the FIBA World Cup, which is happening in August, and you can catch all the action right here on Basketball TV. It's going to be an exciting road to Spain.
It's
gonna be amazing.
I can't wait. This is
I
history.
know.
It's been what, 38 years?
Yeah.
38 years, longer than both of us have been alive since the Philippines has been
sure?
on the world stage.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
don't make fun. I'm not there yet. But it's one of those things that, unite a nation.
It does.
When Manny Pacquiao steps into the ring, it kind of does the same thing.
Yeah.
But this, in my opinion, is a bigger deal. We're not just pinning our hopes on one guy.
Yeah.
And this is also basketball. This is still the #1 sport in the Philippines.
And you know what? All these snubs that we're talking about, I'm sure they don't feel bad. I'm sure that, with the 17-man pool that Coach Chot is going to, remodel all the way up to Spain, I think that somehow they're with them in spirit.
Of course.
So I think it's
and so are the 80 million Filipinos around the world.
Exactly. So you have to show your support. Again, you can catch all the action of the FIBA World Championship right here on Basketball TV.
All right.
Bam.
She's Ricky Flores. I'm Gina Rufino. And she will tell you how to get a hold of us. Ricky?
There is our website for all the schedules and the updates. It's www.btv.com.ph. Like us on Facebook and follow at BTV Hoops on Twitter as well.
The final buzzer has sounded in this episode of The Dugout. Ricky Flores, Gina Rufino, Laban Pilipinas.
Yeah.
Puso!
Oh, my hair.
You don't have it.